Yep, today we're going to learn how to play this. After 500,000 views on Instagram and probably hundreds of requests, I'm going to break down every note in detail you need to know to start playing this fill and fills like this and fills not like this and triplet fill concepts and kick substitutions and bottom triplets.
A little faster.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dimitri Fantini, coming to you from Redbridge Studios. Today, I wanted to give you something that's one of my most requested lessons. I never like saying, here you go, here's the notes you play, and here's a demonstration of me playing the fill at 3 different tempos. That's boring and it really doesn't help you much, does it? You know what's better? Learning why a pattern works so well, why it sounds cool, and how you can take those concepts and turn them into your own ideas, your own sound, your own voice. First things first, I haven't played this fill in 2 years since I made that video. Now you can really break this down into a couple of different sections. We're dealing with 8th note or 16th note triplets. I'm not sure which off the top of my head, but we're gonna focus on different sets of 3 and 6 within that you can use and practice to get really smooth. The first is going to be this crossover, where I'm starting with the right hand on the hi-hat, the left hand over on the floor tom. It becomes a triplet pattern. And you can do that and flip your hands back and forth. I'm gonna add the kick as well, so this is what you can practice. It singles the entire time, the first of every 3rd note, reaching over to the hi-hat. You can practice a similar orchestration by, say, playing between a tom and your snare drum with the accents on the tom, and you're practicing flipping which hand moves over there like this. The same approach works going between your hi-hat and your floor tom. You still really want that floor tom to be strong and solid. So it's not so much the hi-hat is dynamically louder, it's just the rhythmic accent, the first of every 3rd. Without the kick drum, that would look like this. Here's with the kick drum one more time. Now, why are we crossing over when we could do, let's say, you could do left, right, right. You could play the whole fill without crossing your hands over. Why are we crossing over? Because it's just fun to play that way. Now, after those triplets, we're only playing a single set of them. That's 1, 2, 3. What's the second 3 notes? It's kick, kick, floor tom. And the first kick is the first note of the triplets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. However, we're gonna land that one with the left hand on the hi-hat. So that hi-hat note is the first of the next set of triplets. And that's the really easy part. What we're talking about here is playing the hi-hat followed by 2 kick drums as the 3 notes of that set of triplets. Just the same as you can practice the hi-hat followed by 2 kicks with your left hand, you should be comfortable playing left kick kick as a repeated fill or right kick kick. That's a bit of a foot workout right there. After the 2 kicks, we just finish it off on the backbeat by playing the backbeat. And that's the beauty of this fill. You get this really nice rhythm and groove still going the whole time. The hi-hats are actually playing on the upbeats, and the snare never stops playing those backbeats. This fill is so cool, not because of the notes that are in it, but because of the framework that it's built on. This is something you can apply to other patterns and other versions of this fill that you get to make up.
A little faster.
Notice how the hi-hat stays on the upbeats and the snare drum is always playing the backbeats on 2 and 4. That's how it keeps the forward momentum going, and that's why it rolls around and still feels like a groove.